1950 Mercury Monterey Cortaro Red. Price: $26,333. The 1950 Mercury Monterey is a timeless icon of American automotive history, and this particular example, finished in the rare Cortaro red metallic with a contrasting black roof, is nothing short of extraordinary. With its golden winged hood ornament, sparkling chrome bumpers, and perfectly polished stainless trim, this coupe captures the bold styling and craftsmanship that defined the era. It is more than just a car, it's a rolling piece of art. Beneath the hood rests the legendary 255 cubic inch flathead V8 engine, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. This powertrain offers a direct connection to the golden age of driving. The engine bay itself is beautifully detailed, with correct carburetor components, a proper air cleaner, and a high-capacity brass-top radiator that ensures dependable performance. Every mechanical detail reflects both authenticity and pride of ownership. Inside, the Monterey transports you straight back to 1950. Its original 3-tone interior featuring oxblood, black, and light brown is preserved beneath the original plastic seat covers. The black dashboard, accented with chrome and stainless trim, shines with period-correct elegance. Original details such as the factory AM radio, Mercury horn button, and pristine headliner remain in place, making this interior feel like a genuine time capsule from a bygone era. (1952) Chevrolet Bel Air. Price: $28,844. This 1952 Chevrolet Bel Air represents something unique, a car that is both distinctive and undeniably cool. As one of the early 50s bow ties, it carries an identity all its own, mixing elegance with factory-correct authenticity. It's a classic that makes you want to grab the keys, invite your friends, and head straight to the next car show. From the outside, the Bel Air makes a stunning impression. Finished in Sahara beige and saddle brown, its color combination enhances the bold chrome trim and stainless steel details. The ponton-style body, with its curved roofline and graceful windshield, embodies the styling era that ushered in Chevrolet's focus on design. Up front, a wide chrome grille sits between crystal-clear lights, polished bumpers, and subtle deluxe scripts. Every line of this car reflects the craftsmanship of a bygone era, restored to perfection. Under the hood lies a 235 cubic inch inline 6-cylinder engine, faithful to its 1952 origins. It features correct factory components, from its Rochester carburetor to the Del Caremi generator and traditional oil bath air cleaner. The level of detail in the restoration makes the engine bay look exactly as it did when it left the factory. This is not just about power, it's about preserving the essence of Chevrolet engineering from the golden age of design. The driving dynamics also stay true to the period. The original 2-speed Powerglide transmission pairs seamlessly with a sturdy rear axle, while the independent front suspension and heavy-duty leaf springs in the rear ensure a smooth ride. 4-wheel drum brakes provide stopping power, and the proper single-pipe exhaust delivers that classic 6-cylinder rumble. Riding on Goodyear Super Cushion Deluxe tires, this Bel Air feels as authentic on the road as it looks standing still. Inside, the Bel Air greets you with comfort and character.
(1948) Studebaker Champion Regal Deluxe Convertible. Price: $22,900. Location: New Jersey. In a post-war America itching for the future, few cars captured the spirit of forward-looking design quite like the 1948 Studebaker Champion Regal Deluxe Convertible. A genuine break from the past, this third-generation Champion bore styling so futuristic, it still turns heads 75 years later. Originally purchased from Lewis P. Young Studebaker in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, this particular example remained with the original family until recently acquired by the current consignor. Since then, it has seen careful maintenance, including a new convertible top installed in 2008 with a glass rear window. Draped in its original shade of Cumberland blue symphochromatic, the exterior shows its age with a mix of patina, fading, and localized rust repairs, but wears it well, like an old pilot's leather jacket. The pontoon fenders, short and wide aircraft-inspired nose, and a hood-mounted jet-like ornament all give the car a stance that was well ahead of its time. Chrome trim remains complete and largely bright, including ribbed rocker accents and sleek spears on the rear quarters. The canvas tan convertible top remains tight and clean. Rounding it all off are sky blue painted steel wheels with full dog dish hubcaps, wrapped in 5.60 to 15 wide whitewall tires for just the right stance. Inside, the saddle brown vinyl interior is straightforward and charming. The split back front bench and full rear bench are both presentable, riding above newer deep maroon carpeting. Rear side panels retain their original material, complete with ashtrays and manual window cranks. The dashboard is a masterclass in late 40s design, burrowwood veneer, a trio of circular gauges, and a factory-correct white Bakelite steering wheel with chrome horn ring. Below the dash you'll find Studebaker's climatizer controls for setting the heat and forgetting it, while the factory radio and speaker grille reside front and center, although neither is currently functional. Under the hood lies the 169.6 CIL head inline 6, complete with oil bath air cleaner and a rebuilt one-barrel carburetor. The engine bay is unrestored but clean and presents honestly. Power is fed through a 3-speed manual transmission with overdrive, pull knob activated, and the hill holder clutch offers convenience when driving on an incline. A 4.10 rear axle handles the final drive. The undercarriage is coated in a uniform gray patina with evidence of older undercoating. No major structural issues are visible, though areas of corrosion are noted on the lower seams and rear fender undersides. The car rides on independent front coil springs and rear leaf springs, with drum brakes at all 4 corners. The single exhaust system is correct style and in good condition. On the road, this champion lives up to its name. It starts quickly and runs remarkably smooth, with light steering, precise shifts, and a compliant ride that belies its age. The overdrive functions properly, though it requires manual disengagement to prevent battery drain. The heater blower, odometer, and radio are currently inoperative, but all else performs reliably. With the top down and 2 friends along for the ride, this car delivered a full sensory experience straight from 1948. If you're seeking something unusual, stylish, and quietly groundbreaking, this 1948 Studebaker Champion Regal Deluxe convertible fits the bill. It's a survivor with charisma, an affordable time machine that's every bit as much about the future as it is about the past.
1953 Ford Crestline Sunliner. Price: $28,440. Step back into the golden age of American motoring with the 1953 Ford Crestline Sunliner, a car that embodies both heritage and modern innovation. This stunning convertible isn't just a showpiece, it's a piece of history that has been reimagined for today's roads. Originally introduced to celebrate Ford's 50th anniversary, the Crestline Sunliner was a symbol of progress, style, and ambition. Today, this particular example carries that same spirit forward, enhanced by professional restoration and thoughtful modifications that make it one of the most eye-catching cruisers of its era. From the moment you lay eyes on its sleek exterior, it's clear this Sunliner was crafted to turn heads. The body has been smoothed and refined, with a full-length bullet grille, French-style headlights, and gleaming chrome bumpers that sparkle under the sun. Painted in a flawless Porsche Guards red, its finish radiates confidence and class, while subtle touches like stainless steel trim and custom LED taillights showcase a blend of timeless design and modern flair. Every angle of this car speaks to the meticulous craftsmanship poured into its restoration. Beneath the hood, the Sunliner transforms from classic cruiser to modern performance machine. Power comes from a 4.6-litre SOHC V8 sourced from a 1999 Mustang GT delivering a smooth yet powerful ride. Coupled with advanced engineering, this engine provides both reliability and excitement, allowing the driver to experience vintage charm without sacrificing performance. Ceramic-coated headers and a dual exhaust system give the car a deep, commanding rumble, ensuring that it sounds as good as it looks. This resto-mod philosophy, melding iconic style with contemporary mechanics, makes the crestline Sunliner truly unique. Underneath, the upgrades continue with a fully reinforced 1953 Ford X-frame enhanced by no-limit engineering. $1951 Mercury convertible. Price: $23,499. When it comes to the cruisers of the early 1950s, the Mercury convertible stands as one of the most stylish and sophisticated classics of its time. While the Chevrolet Bel Air often gets the spotlight, this Mercury proves that exclusivity, elegance, and bold design were alive and well in Ford's sibling brand. With its sleek lines, generous chrome, and timeless appeal, this car embodies the golden age of American motoring. This particular Mercury is more than just a pretty face, it's the result of a careful, frame-off restoration. Every panel was stripped, refined, and rebuilt to factory-correct standards. Draped in a deep jet black finish, polished to a mirror-like shine, it delivers a striking presence that commands attention. From its bold chrome grille and sculpted hood to the sweeping fender skirts and classic convertible top, it captures the balance between elegance and attitude that Mercury was famous for. Beneath the hood lies the legendary 255 cubic inch flathead V8. Known for its durability and smooth power delivery, this engine produces 112 horsepower and 206 pound-feet of torque, numbers that may sound modest today, but in 1951, this was the heartbeat of performance. Restored with period-correct details, from satin black air cleaner to vintage hardware, the flathead doesn't just run strong, it looks like a piece of history preserved in time. Underneath, the car continues to impress. Its factory frame and suspension have been fully rebuilt to ensure a smooth, confident ride. Power runs through a classic 3-speed manual transmission, while 4-wheel drum brakes provide authentic stopping performance. Rolling on bright red steel wheels wrapped in fresh Coca Classic whitewall tires, this Mercury is every bit the cruiser it was meant to be, ready for weekend drives, car shows, or simply turning heads on Main Street. Step inside, and you'll find a two-tone black and red leather interior that feels as luxurious as it looks. Wide bench seats provide comfort, while chrome-trimmed details highlight the dash and door panels. A gleaming M-branded dashboard houses a clear instrument cluster and a stylish period radio. With power windows, a full-size spare in the trunk, and thoughtful restoration throughout, the interior blends vintage charm with top-quality craftsmanship. $1940 Buick Roadmaster. Price $22,940. The 1940 Buick Roadmaster is a classic that reflects the golden era of American automotive design. Built with a combination of strength and elegance, it was a car that spoke of luxury, prestige, and timeless craftsmanship. Its wide stance, flowing curves, and distinctive grille made it stand out as one of Buick's most impressive models of the decade. This wasn't just a car, it was a statement of success and sophistication. At its heart, the Roadmaster was powered by Buick's Fireball straight-eight engine, a powerhouse that delivered smooth performance and reliable torque. For its time, this engine was a marvel, offering drivers the perfect blend of strength and refinement. Whether cruising through city streets or taking on the open highway, the Roadmaster provided a ride that was both commanding and remarkably smooth, a true testament to Buick's engineering expertise. Step inside the Roadmaster, and you were greeted with a cabin designed for comfort and class. Plush upholstery, polished trim, and spacious seating gave passengers an experience that rivaled the finest luxury vehicles of its day. The attention to detail in every stitch and panel reflected Buick's commitment to delivering more than just transportation. It delivered an environment of elegance on wheels. Beyond performance and luxury, the 1940 Roadmaster marked a turning point in Buick's design philosophy. The flowing fenders, integrated headlights, and bold front grille signaled a move toward modern styling that would influence the look of American automobiles for years to come. It wasn't just another model in the lineup. It was a flagship that defined Buick's future. Today, the The 1940 Buick Roadmaster holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and enthusiasts. It represents a time when automobiles were built with character, when driving was as much about style as it was about function. To own a Roadmaster is to hold onto a piece of American history, a vehicle that continues to inspire admiration decades after it first rolled off the assembly line. (1941) Plymouth Special Deluxe Coupe. Price: $26,783. The 1941 Plymouth Special Deluxe Coupe is a shining example of Chrysler Corporation's elegant pre-war design. With its signature heart-shaped grille, sweeping body lines, and brilliant chrome details, this car is a perfect blend of style and engineering. Painted in emerald green metallic, the body gleams with a mirror-like shine, the result of a careful base coat and clear coat restoration that brings this classic back to life in spectacular fashion. Every detail of the exterior tells a story of craftsmanship. The massive front bumper has been re-chromed and features super guard and wingtips at the center, adding both protection and style. The remaining chrome has either been replated or polished to a sparkling finish, while the visor over the windshield not only looks sleek but also provides shade for long drives under the sun. This Plymouth is more than just restored, it has been elevated to showcase its full timeless beauty. Under the hood, the flathead six-cylinder engine has been enhanced for both performance and sound. With an Offenhauser dual carburetor intake and a split manifold for dual exhaust, it delivers smooth power and a throaty, unforgettable rumble. It is the kind of sound that makes you want to keep driving, turning every cruise into an experience worth remembering. This Plymouth was built to be admired, but also to be driven. Inside, the coupe is like stepping back in time. The plush mohair upholstery offers rich comfort, while the wood-grain dashboard and trim shine in excellent condition. A rare factory AM push-button radio sits proudly in the dash, a feature that reminds us of the innovative spirit of the 1940s. Even the column-mounted turn signals show the attention to detail that made Plymouth a respected name in American automotive history. The finishing touches are found in the wheels and tires. Color-matched rims, adorned with chrome hubcaps and trim rings, are wrapped in wide white-wall BF Goodrich Silvertown tires, completing the authentic vintage look. Together, these details make the 1941 Plymouth Special Deluxe Coupe not only a car, but a piece of rolling art. This coupe is proudly offered by American Dream Machines in Des Moines, Iowa, one of the largest classic car dealers in the Midwest. More than just a vehicle, it represents pride, heritage, and passion for preserving automotive history. Whether on display, at a car show, or cruising down the road, this Plymouth is a rare gem that delivers elegance, performance, and timeless charm. (1949) Hudson Commodore 8. Price: $23,582. The 1949 Hudson Commodore 8 stands as one of the finest examples of post-war American luxury automobiles. Cloaked in a striking black finish with gleaming chrome details, this award-winning car reflects both elegance and power. Among Hudson's offerings, the Commodore was the flagship model, representing the height of craftsmanship and design for its era. Beneath the hood lies Hudson's famous Power Dome inline 8-cylinder engine, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission featuring overdrive. This combination not only provided smooth and powerful performance but also ensured long-distance comfort, making it an ideal cruiser for its time. The engine bay itself has been meticulously detailed, showcasing the pride and precision of classic American engineering. Inside, the Commodore reveals an interior that is both luxurious and exceptionally well preserved. The light brown striped upholstery, wood-grain dashboard, and elegant chrome trim create an atmosphere of refinement. Unique touches, such as the adjustable roof-mounted antenna, original Hudson radio, and the authentic steering wheel, remind us of an age when every feature was thoughtfully designed and built to last. Hudson was a pioneer in automotive design, and the Commodore demonstrated this with its step-down body construction. This innovative design lowered the center of gravity, improving handling, stability, and passenger safety. Even after decades, the precision fit of the doors, hood, and trunk reflects the lasting quality of Hudson's craftsmanship and attention to detail. Riding on correct steel wheels with Hudson hubcaps and new wide white-wall radial tires, this Commodore 8 combines originality with road-ready reliability. It is more than a car, it is a statement of history, luxury, and American innovation. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 1949 Hudson Commodore 8 remains a timeless symbol of post-war prestige and automotive artistry. (1951) Ford Convertible. Price $30,938. The 1951 Ford Convertible is a timeless classic that perfectly captures the post-war spirit of innovation and style. Known as the showbox Ford for its sleek, slab-sided design, it marked the end of a groundbreaking era that began in 1949. With a complete frame-off restoration, this car is more than just a vintage automobile, it's a showpiece designed to turn heads wherever it goes. From the outside, the Corvette bronze paint gleams with sophistication, paired beautifully with white wall tires, a white leather interior, and a matching soft top. The chrome bumpers and grille have been polished to perfection, while custom touches like push-button door handles and hidden taillights give the car a modern flair without losing its classic essence. Every detail of the exterior highlights the skill and artistry poured into its restoration. Beneath the hood, this convertible truly comes alive. Originally built with a modest flathead V8, it now boasts a GM 305 cubic inch V8 producing a strong 250 horsepower. Painted in the same Corvette bronze as the body, the engine bay is as much a visual statement as it is a mechanical upgrade. Paired with a TH350 automatic transmission and dual exhaust, this car doesn't just look incredible, it delivers a driving experience that's smooth, powerful, and reliable. Underneath, the upgrades continue. The builders retained the original X-frame but enhanced it with S10 front and rear suspension, offering a more comfortable and controlled ride. Power disc brakes up front and power drums in the rear provide modern stopping power, while vintage-style chrome hubcaps with Cadillac logos add a final touch of authenticity to the wide white wall tires. Step inside, and you're welcomed by a luxurious white leather interior that feels both elegant and inviting. The custom console, embroidered Ford the 5th 8 logo, Pioneer sound system, and modern gauges create a perfect balance of style and function. With only 61 miles since its restoration, the interior remains fresh, comfortable, and ready to impress.
(1956) Continental Mark II. Price $23,400. Location, Iowa. This 1956 Continental Mark II represents the peak of American post-war luxury, an elegant, hand-built personal coupe crafted to compete not just with Cadillac or Packard, but with Rolls-Royce itself. Finished in a delicate light blue exterior over blue leather interior, this exquisite Mark II has only 1,380 miles on the odometer since restoration and is in outstanding condition, both mechanically and cosmetically. The Continental Mark II was produced under Ford's ultra-premium Continental division, distinct from Lincoln, and marketed as a flagship luxury coupe between 1956 and 1957. At a staggering MSRP of over $10,000, twice the price of a Cadillac Eldorado and more than a Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, it was the most expensive American car of its time. These cars were not just rare, they were hand-assembled in limited numbers, making them today one of the most collectible and revered American automobiles of the 1950s. Under the hood is a 368 cubic inch Lincoln Y-block V8 delivering 285 horsepower through a 3-speed automatic transmission, offering smooth and confident power delivery. Built on a rigid body-on-frame platform and equipped with independent front suspension, power brakes, and power steering, the Mark II delivers a refined and composed ride, even by today's standards. This particular example is presented in a tasteful light blue with matching blue leather upholstery, an understated and classy color combination that captures the Mark II's spirit of quiet sophistication. The paint and brightwork are mirror-like, and the interior is both luxurious and original in feel, with factory-correct materials used throughout. Additional luxury features include power windows, power seats, power steering, a power antenna, a factory radio, and air conditioning, where equipped. Every element reflects the car's meticulous craftsmanship. No detail was spared in design or execution. Ford is said to have lost thousands of dollars on every unit sold, due to the labor-intensive construction and premium materials used in each Mark II. But it was worth it for the prestige. Owners included celebrities and heads of state, from Elvis Presley and Frank Sinatra to President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Today, the Mark II remains one of the most understated and elegant classic American coupes, sought after by collectors for its clean lines, exclusivity, and historical importance. With fewer than 3,000 produced and far fewer surviving in concours-ready condition, this is a rare opportunity to own a piece of American design heritage. This is not just a classic, it's a statement. A symbol of post-war optimism and American luxury, the 1956 Continental Mark II is an exceptional car for collectors who appreciate design, rarity, and elegance. For those seeking the pinnacle of 1950s craftsmanship, few vehicles compare. (1957) Ford Thunderbird F-Code Supercharged. Price, $31,500. Location, Oklahoma. A pinnacle of 1950s performance and styling, this 1957 Ford Thunderbird F-Code is one of just 205 factory supercharged examples ever produced, making it one of the rarest and most coveted Thunderbirds of all time. Finished in eye-catching coral sand, this particular car has a remarkable provenance as part of Mel Blanc's private collection, and represents the final, and most powerful, chapter of the original two-seater T-Bird before it transformed into a luxury four-seater in 1958. At the heart of the F-Bird is the legendary 312 cubic inch Thunderbird Special V8, factory-equipped with a Paxton McCulloch supercharger, Holley 4-barrel carburetor, special camshaft, and low-compression cylinder heads, 8.5:1, to reliably deliver 300 horsepower. That was enough to turn the comfortable cruiser into a serious quarter-mile contender in its day, specifically engineered to compete head-to-head with Corvette performance. This rare $340 factory option transformed the Thunderbird into a genuine muscle car a decade ahead of its time. Power is sent through a Ford-O-Matic automatic transmission, and the car is also equipped with power steering, power brakes, and power windows, making it as luxurious as it is quick. A signal-seeking radio, factory hardtop, and original window sticker, showing a sale price of $3,702.57, round out the exceptional list of equipment. Exterior and interior. The coral sand paint, a rare and desirable color for 1957, complements the Thunderbird's refreshed final year styling, including candid tail fins, larger bumper guards, and elegantly revised side trim. This example retains a factory hardtop and is well finished throughout with excellent chrome and detailing. Inside, the cockpit remains largely factory correct, offering a blend of sportiness and mid-century luxury. Its original dash layout, switchgear, and upholstery reflect the Thunderbird's mission, performance with refinement. Provenance and collectability. Originally part of Mel Blanc's personal collection, this Thunderbird comes from an exceptional pedigree. Blanc, known as the voice of Bugs Bunny and countless other iconic Looney Tunes characters, also owned a 1957 Corvette, creating a real-life rivalry between two of the most storied American sports cars of the 1950s. With only 205 F-Birds ever built and many lost to time, these cars have become blue-chip collectibles. Recent auction sales have seen comparable examples bring $245,000 and more, underscoring the enduring value and rarity of the F-Code Thunderbird. Summary. As the most powerful and exclusive first-generation Thunderbird ever built, the 1957 F-Code Supercharged T-Bird stands at the top of the collector hierarchy. Its rarity, performance, color combination, and ownership history make this example truly special. Whether you're a Thunderbird collector, an American performance enthusiast, or simply seeking a unique blue-chip investment, this Coral Sand F-Bird is an unrepeatable opportunity.
Ford Model A 1930. Price $21,995. The Ford Model A of 1930 is a symbol of Henry Ford's vision of building a car for the people. Yet this particular example takes that legacy in a whole new direction. What once was a humble four-cylinder sedan has been transformed into a hot rod powerhouse, thanks to the addition of a 239 flathead V8 engine, finished in a sleek grey with elegant burgundy pinstripes. This two-door sedan blends vintage charm with bold hot rod character, making it a true standout on the road. Chrome bumpers frame the classic grille, while 15-inch wheels wrapped in. GR70-15 tires at the front and HR70-15 at the rear give the car a stance that is both authentic and aggressive. Inside, the cabin is a welcoming blend of vintage style and practical comfort. Brown vinyl and cloth materials cover the bucket seats, creating an environment that feels both period-correct and durable for modern use. A floor-mounted shifter connects the driver directly to the 3-speed manual transmission, while the simple dashboard layout captures the charm of an earlier era. This is a car that respects its roots, yet delivers a more engaging driving experience than Henry Ford could have imagined back in the 1930s. Powering this machine is the legendary flathead V8, enhanced with Edelbrock heads, dual carburetors, and custom headers. The engine breathes deeply and roars through a dual thrush exhaust system, producing the unmistakable soundtrack of American hot rodding. It is a car built not just to be seen, but to be heard, a perfect balance between history and performance. The upgraded mechanics make this model a far more capable than the original design, without sacrificing its iconic character. On the road, the Ford Model A retains its classic driving dynamics, with leaf springs and a solid axle maintaining the vintage feel. Drum brakes at all 4 corners provide period-correct stopping power, while the shocks add a touch of control for modern road conditions. Every detail has been considered to keep the car's personality intact, while making it enjoyable and reliable for today's driver. It's not just a classic, it's a classic that can be driven and enjoyed regularly. This 1930 Ford Model A is more than a collector's item. It is a rolling time capsule infused with hot rod spirit. It offers the rare chance to experience the best of both worlds, the elegance and charm of pre-war automotive design, combined with the heart and soul of American performance. Whether displayed at a car show or driven on an open road, this Model A is guaranteed to turn heads, spark conversations, and remind everyone why the golden age of hot rodding will never be forgotten.
(1948) Chevrolet Fleetmaster convertible. Price $40,000. Location: Phoenix, Arizona. This 1948 Chevrolet Fleetmaster convertible is a professionally built pro street-style restomod that seamlessly blends late 1940s flair with modern performance and comfort. Finished in a stunning custom color called Hawaiian Orchid, a deep purple metallic shade accented by subtle black pinstripe flames, this car stands out as much for its show-stopping looks as for its muscular drivetrain. The build has been thoughtfully executed over time, with detailed receipts and documentation dating back to the 1990s. And just under 2,000 miles on the current drivetrain. Under the hood lies a professionally assembled 383 cubic inch stroker V8 topped with a Holley Sniper electronic fuel injection system and boosted by an Edelbrock E-Force supercharger. This powerplant delivers serious performance with the kind of street-friendly torque that makes driving both thrilling and manageable. Additional performance components include hugger headers, a dual exhaust system, an aluminum radiator, billet serpentine accessory drive, and a 9-inch Lincoln rear end with 2.86 gears for comfortable cruising. The engine is paired to a turbo 403-speed automatic transmission and controlled through a local floor shifter. The drivetrain was built for reliability as much as speed, offering modern drivability in a vintage shell. The chassis and suspension are equally impressive. A Mustang 2 front end with power rack and pinion steering ensures crisp handling, while coilovers in the rear provide a firm but comfortable ride. 4-wheel power disc brakes with a chrome master cylinder and booster provide confident stopping power. The undercarriage shows clean workmanship, and upgrades like a flaming river billet tilt steering column offer both function and form. Visually, this Fleetmaster has undergone tasteful and extensive custom bodywork. The roof has been chopped approximately 3 inches, and the car has been channeled to achieve a lower, sleeker stance. All exterior handles, lights, and trunk lid have been Frenched for a smooth, uninterrupted appearance. Chrome bumpers remain in place for a classic touch, while billet wheels and underbody lighting add a modern twist. The power-operated canvas convertible top functions smoothly and complements the car's polished show-ready finish. Inside, the gray tweed upholstery is in excellent condition, offering both durability and period-correct style. A Dakota digital dash provides clear, customizable instrumentation, while a Kenwood touchscreen head unit offers Bluetooth connectivity, a backup camera, and modern audio functionality. Additional creature comforts include vintage air conditioning and heat, power door locks, and a custom fuel door. The cabin is further enhanced with a banjo-wood steering wheel, custom switches, and thoughtful attention to detail throughout. This 1948 Chevrolet Fleetmaster convertible is more than just a show car. It's a fully functional, high-performance street cruiser that delivers modern reliability, comfort, and power within a beautifully executed vintage body. It's ideal for someone seeking a turnkey custom build that turns heads at every stoplight and offers a rewarding driving experience without sacrificing classic charm. Offered by a private seller in Phoenix, Arizona, this one-of-a-kind Fleetmaster is available for $40,000. The seller welcomes questions, photo requests, and documentation review, and hopes to find a new owner who will appreciate and enjoy this exceptional car as much as they have. 1939 Mercury Chopped Coupe. Price, $44,500. Location, Waterford, Wisconsin. This stunning 1939 Mercury Chopped Coupe is a professionally built tribute custom, completed approximately 22 years ago and driven only 2,000 miles since. Always stored in heated conditions, the car remains in excellent mechanical and aesthetic condition, fully serviced and ready to hit the road today. The body has been channeled 7 inches over a 1978 Buick LeSabre frame, giving it a smooth, full-size GM ride while retaining the bold, classic lines of a late 30s Mercury. The result is a striking blend of timeless hot rod styling with modern drivability. Under the hood lies a Chevy 350 Ci small block from the 1970s era, fitted with a properly dated tri-power setup, 3 carburetors, mated to a TH400 automatic transmission. It's a classic powertrain combination that delivers both reliability and a nostalgic performance feel. The custom interior features a narrowed 51 Mercury dashboard with custom gauges, Thunderbird seats, a tilt steering column, and a built-in stereo system. It balances retro flair with everyday comfort and usability. The exterior boasts widened fenders, radius raised wheel wells, and Lincoln taillights, giving the car a muscular and well-finished appearance. Every panel and contour has been thoughtfully modified and executed with craftsmanship in mind. This Mercury is an outstanding example of a well-sorted, uniquely built custom that could not be replicated today without significant time and cost. It's ready to drive anywhere and sure to turn heads wherever it goes. 1957 Plymouth Belvedere convertible. Price, $49,900. Location, Texas. This stunning 1957 Plymouth Belvedere convertible is a beautifully restored example of post-war American design and engineering. As one of only 9,866 convertibles produced that year, this rare Mopar gem embodies the golden era of 1950s motoring, combining sweeping tail fins, elegant trim, and futuristic technology into one unforgettable package. Beneath the hood sits a 299.6 cubic inch 301 V8 engine, paired with a single 2-barrel carburetor, producing an estimated 215 horsepower when new. This power plant is mated to Plymouth's innovative PowerFlight push-button automatic transmission, a hallmark of 1950s automotive futurism that remains a conversation piece today. The engine exhales through a dual exhaust system, offering a deep, throaty sound that hints at the car's performance heritage while cruising effortlessly down the road. In 1957, Plymouth underwent a bold redesign that placed it back in strong competition with other major American automakers. The Belvedere's new look featured an all-new front end with a wide aluminum grille, cavia front bumpers, and a distinctive quad headlamp arrangement. The car's silhouette was redesigned for a sleeker, more aerodynamic profile, while the rear was highlighted by dramatically upswept tail fins and large, eye-catching taillights, a styling hallmark of the late 1950s. This particular example has been refinished in elegant sand dune white, a color that enhances its crisp body lines and gleaming chrome details. The black power-operated convertible top is in excellent condition, retracting with the flick of a switch and storing neatly under a black vinyl boot when lowered. The wide white wall bias-ply tires are mounted on color-matched steel wheels and finished with full chrome wheel covers, giving the car a show-ready stance whether it's parked or in motion. The interior is just as captivating as the exterior. The front and rear bench seats are upholstered in a striking combination of white vinyl and black patterned cloth inserts, mirroring the color palette of the door panels and dash. The black carpeting, gold-accented door trim, and black and white steering will all contribute to a vintage atmosphere that is both elegant and nostalgic. The dashboard features a 120 miles per hour speedometer, temperature and fuel gauges, oil and amp warning lights, a locking glove box, center-mounted rear-view mirror, defroster controls, and a push-button AM radio. Everything is laid out with a driver-centric design, reflecting Plymouth's mid-century vision of luxury and innovation. Plymouth's 1957 lineup was a turning point for the brand, helping the automaker reclaim its position as America's third-largest automobile producer. The Belvedere, serving as the top-of-the-line model, stood as a symbol of style, performance, and prestige. Today, surviving examples, especially convertibles in restored condition, are highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts who appreciate the rare combination of beauty, history, and mechanical charm. Whether you're looking to start a classic car collection, add a distinguished Mopar to your garage, or simply enjoy weekend cruises with the wind in your hair and the rumble of a true 1950s V8 underfoot, this 1957 Plymouth Belvedere convertible offers the ideal blend of rarity, elegance, and nostalgic driving experience. 1937 Ford Custom Street Rod. Price, $55,995. Location, Laverne, Tennessee. This 1937 Ford Custom Street Rod is a sleek and aggressive build that merges pre-war styling with proven hot rod performance. Finished in glossy black with subtle custom pinstriping and sitting on staggered weld racing wheels, this Ford is more than just a pretty face. It's a thoughtfully engineered restomod featuring a 350 Ci V8 crate engine, updated suspension, and a custom interior built for comfortable cruising and reliable power. Exterior. The body of this street rod maintains the iconic curves of the 1937 Ford, enhanced by custom touches including French taillights, a recessed license plate, a smooth V-butt windshield, and a 1962 Chrysler-style headlight treatment that sets it apart from more common builds. The paint is deep black with tasteful pinstriping and custom rear bumper modifications. Weld racing wheels, 14-inch up front, 15-inch in the rear, were appropriately sized tires and give the car a classic pro street stance. Interior. Inside, the tan interior features modern bucket seats, a custom rear parcel shelf, and a clean layout that prioritizes comfort and usability. Amenities include air conditioning, tilt steering column, aftermarket steering wheel, handleline gauges, an AM/FM/AUX stereo, and a column-mounted shifter. The cabin is spacious and neatly finished, blending modern touches with classic hot rod flavor. Drivetrain and chassis. Under the hood sits a 350 Ci crate V8 rated at approximately 330 horsepower, topped with a Holley 4-barrel carburetor and dual exhaust for classic sound and response. The engine is paired with a 700 R4 4-speed automatic transmission, sending power to a 3.31 Posey traction 12-bolt rear end sourced from a 1967 Chevelle. The car rides on a partial Chevelle frame with coil suspension and shocks at all four corners, uni-steer rack and pinion steering, and a 1969 Camaro front end, delivering a strong combination of handling, stability, and ride quality. Stopping power is provided by power disc brakes with hydroboost assistance. Condition and mileage. Showing just 9,133 miles since completion, this street rod is lightly driven and well maintained. The underpinnings are solid, the paint presents well, and the overall build reflects quality craftsmanship throughout. It's turnkey ready for local shows, weekend cruises, or extended touring. Summary. With timeless looks, proven mechanicals, and creature comforts like AC and power steering, this 1937 Ford Street Rod is an ideal blend of classic cool and modern convenience. Whether you're hunting for a dependable driver or a unique showpiece, this Ford delivers performance, presence, and polish at a compelling price point. 1960 Cadillac Series 62. Price, $45,995. Location, Lithia Springs, Georgia. With unmistakable American luxury and road presence, this 1960 Cadillac Series 62 stands as a bold statement of post-war optimism in jet-age design. Offering style, power, and tasteful upgrades, this Cadillac pairs iconic 1960s elegance with modern drivability enhancements, ready for boulevard cruising, weekend shows, or just turning heads wherever it goes. Exterior. Dressed in a commanding finish, color not specified, this Series 62 embodies everything that made Cadillac the pinnacle of American luxury in 1960. From the low-slung stance to the restrained but still impressive tail fins, it reflects the final year of Cadillac's flamboyant 50s styling while hinting at the subtler decade ahead. The body features sweeping lines, bullet-style front bumper ends, dual headlights, and a massive chrome grille that gives the car a dominant face. Large amounts of polished chrome trim accentuate the car's lines from front to rear, finishing in the graceful vertical tail fins, distinctively Cadillac. Riding on classic wheels with wide white-wall tires, this Series 62 maintains all the vintage appeal you expect from a top-tier full-size cruiser. Interior. Step inside, and you're greeted by a black interior that blends classic Cadillac luxury with performance-focused updates. The spacious cabin features broad bench seats, refined trim, and sweeping lines across the dash and door panels, reflecting the car's original craftsmanship. Every control, from the iconic Cadillac steering wheel to the chrome-accented switchgear, offers a tactile link to the past. Though specific modern interior upgrades are not detailed, the overall presentation suggests this Cadillac retains its period-correct charm while being enhanced for usability. Whether you're piloting or just enjoying the ride, the cabin delivers an old-school sense of occasion. Drivetrain, classic Cadillac power with modern confidence. Under the hood sits a 390 cubic inch Cadillac V8, a hallmark of power and smoothness in the luxury car world of its era. This particular engine benefits from a Demon 4-barrel carburetor upgrade, providing improved throttle response and added muscle while maintaining vintage authenticity. Paired to a 4-speed Hydra-matic automatic transmission, the drivetrain delivers a smooth, confident cruising experience. Additional upgrades include Wilwood front disc brakes, giving the car vastly improved stopping power over the original drum setup, an essential enhancement for today's roads. The dual exhaust system adds a deeper tone to the V8's voice, while power steering and power brakes ensure the driving experience is both comfortable and composed. Driving experience. This Cadillac glides with authority. The V8 purrs effortlessly under light throttle and growls under load, making this more than just a static showpiece, it's built to drive. With modern braking and carburation enhancements, this Series 62 delivers a reliable, roadworthy experience while still feeling like a true classic behind the wheel. Summary. This 1960 Cadillac Series 62 blends the artistry of Cadillac's finest era with key upgrades for practical enjoyment. With its bold styling, strong V8, improved brakes, and jet-age charisma, it's a compelling choice for collectors and drivers alike. Whether you want a striking cruiser for weekend drives or a standout piece for shows and meets, this Cadillac delivers the looks, the legacy, and the experience. With just over 70,000 miles on the odometer and tasteful updates throughout, this Series 62 is ready to continue its journey in style. 1958 Chevrolet Impala convertible. Price, $189,995. Location, Rogers, Minnesota. This 1958 Chevrolet Impala convertible is an exquisite example of Chevrolet's golden-era styling, meticulously restored and powered by a tri-power 348 V8. A late great Chevy's Club Gold Award winner, this Impala received a frame-off restoration and was lovingly maintained by a single owner for 2 decades. One of the most iconic American cars of the late 50s, the 1958 Impala was Chevrolet's top-tier offering that year, introduced to commemorate General Motors' 50th anniversary. Though technically a premium Bel Air trim level in its debut year, the Impala stood apart with bold styling, upscale interior appointments, and unique exterior identifiers such as the triple taillights, chrome chevrons, and sweeping rear fenders. Finished in its correct tropic turquoise, this Impala convertible boasts an immaculate exterior with pristine chrome, gleaming stainless trim, and a beautiful Continental kit. The wide white wall radial tires with spinner hubcaps and rear fender skirts complete its classic 1950s appearance. The power-operated white vinyl top functions perfectly and presents in excellent condition, offering easy open-air motoring at the flip of a switch. Inside, the interior is equally stunning, featuring correct turquoise vinyl upholstery with tritone gray, black, and turquoise cloth inserts. Matching turquoise carpeting, dash, and door panels preserve the car's period-correct look, while all 4 power windows operate smoothly. The dash houses a 120 miles per hour speedometer, temperature and fuel gauges, Wandabar push-button AM radio, and a locking glove box, all framed by the beautiful two-tone steering wheel. Under the hood is a desirable 348 cubic inch V8 engine topped with a tri-power setup, 3 dual-barrel carburetors, delivering robust power through a smooth-shifting Powerglide automatic transmission. Dual exhaust provides a throaty note at idle and acceleration. Power steering and upgraded front disc brakes make this full-size convertible more enjoyable and confident to drive, whether cruising to a show or enjoying a weekend drive. This 1958 Chevrolet Impala convertible is a show-quality example of one of Chevrolet's most memorable designs, offering vintage glamour with modern usability. With its award-winning restoration, rare power options, and standout color combination, this tri-power Impala is ready to impress any collector or enthusiast.
1941 Cadillac Custom Convertible Gable 2. Price $495,950. This is not just a car. It is a piece of rolling art. The 1941 Cadillac Custom Convertible, known as Gable 2, is a one-of-one creation born from the vision of John D'Agostino and Woodrow Parker, brought to life by the legendary Ounce Customs. Built over the course of more than 7 years, every inch of this Cadillac was shaped, welded, and refined by hand, resulting in a masterpiece that pays tribute to Hollywood icons, Clark Gable and Carole Lombard, as well as the patriotic spirit of the World War II era. At first glance, the sculpted bodywork tells its own story. More than 500 inches of welding were performed just to perfect the flow of the front end, seamlessly merging parts from the 1947 Cadillac and the 1953 Eldorado into a design that looks like it rolled straight from a dream. The rear quarter panels were reshaped to accentuate graceful lines, while the hand-built fender skirts and reimagined rear bumper create a stance that is both commanding and elegant, finished in a flawless house of Cola Candy Pearl Root Beer paint. This car glows like fine jewelry under the light. The craftsmanship doesn't stop at the body. A custom Carson convertible top was created specifically for this car, with reshaped roof lines that demanded entirely new glass and a roadster-style windshield, sitting low on an adjustable custom air ride system, and wearing a set of true-spoke custom Supreme wheels wrapped in wide whitewall tires. The Cadillac carries itself with timeless style, effortlessly bridging classic design with modern flair. Inside, the attention to detail continues. The cabin, shortened by over a foot for sleeker proportions, is lined with warm grey mauve mohair upholstery by Divine Customs. The original bench seat was preserved in the front, while the rear was redesigned into 2 custom buckets with a waterfall feature, descending between them, topped by a crystal ashtray, a touch of glamour from a bygone era. The dash, meticulously restored, was dipped for a wood grain effect and paired with rebuilt gauges, ensuring the artistry extends from exterior to interior. With less than 16 kilometers on the odometer since its completion, Gable 2 is more than just a custom car. It is an award-winning showpiece, a Beverly Hills Concours winner, and a testament to the vision, passion, and artistry of some of the most celebrated names in the world of custom automobiles. This Cadillac is not only one of one, it is an irreplaceable symbol of American design, Hollywood glamour, and the enduring spirit of automotive innovation.